Hello YouTube, this is the RuneScape Wrestling Rankings broadcast for the weekend of March 13th to March 15th, 2009. This is like probably the bazillionth time I've tried recording this. I keep getting this pop-up, so if this pop-up comes up, I'm sorry. It's telling me to change the color scheme or something to tell it to stop lagging, but I don't want to. So yeah, sorry if that might waste a few seconds of the video. But anyways, let's just get started. First off, Zach or Mr. Money, whatever you call him, asked me Automatic 6 to do this week's broadcast, and I accepted. He will be back next week for those that are wondering. So let's just continue. Upcoming pay-per-views, we have on March 22nd, UCW's Royal Rumble. Royal Rumble is one of my favorite pay-per-views of the year. You can't beat WrestleMania, but I always love the Royal Rumble match. It's one of my favorites, maybe my number one favorite, I'm not sure. There's some other good matches, but yeah, definitely go to this pay-per-view. Then next, and that's this week, this weekend. Then next week, on March 29th, you have three big pay-per-views coming up. RWW Mania, their biggest show of the year. They're a new company. I hope they succeed, because I hate to see small companies that start doing well and then they just decide to close down or something. I hope some new companies decide to just hang in there, because sometimes times are going to be rough, but if you just be patient, it'll all work out. So yeah. Then also two other pay-per-views on March 29th. You have TCW. There's the pop-up I was talking about. There we go. Sorry about that. And you could hear my dog barking just like in Zach's other broadcasts. So yeah. Now we also have TCW King of the Ring. That'll be I like the King of the Ring tournament. That should be very interesting to see. It'll be interesting to see who walks out the King of TCW. Then you have WWE Backlash, their first pay-per-view after the amazing WWE Mania. That'll definitely be a good event. But the two events I'm looking forward to the most are on one weekend. Also WWE WrestleMania 25 weekend, just to make it even like a bigger weekend. On April 4th, you have WWE WrestleMania 2. This is going to be a great show. I have some special plans. I've announced some things. I still haven't announced others, but yeah, this will definitely be a great pay-per-view. And also the next day, on Sunday, Saturday, you have WWE Mania. Then on Sunday, April 5th, you have LDF WrestleMania 3, which is just going to be an amazing show. They're the first company to have 3 WrestleManias, and I wish SPR 123 God, and I don't know if there's any other management. I just wish you the best, and I hope you have a good pay-per-view. So yeah, let's just continue. For the weekly rankings, tied for 6 are 2 companies, and I don't go to many shows anymore because I'm busy in real life. So I'm just having these are the rankings that Mr. Money gave me. So yeah, I don't have that much to say about each one, but yeah, you know what I'm saying. So tied for 6, you have RWW and TCW, both with 78s. Let's see how they do in the future. You have at number 5. WWE. They had a show of an 80. Brahma wants his company to be major. They either just became major or they're almost at major. If he wants to succeed, he needs to have at least an 85 every week to be one of those top companies. So yeah, at number 4, I am so sorry, but that just keeps popping up. So at number 4, you have NWF with an 83.5. I guess Dettle's going to actually be active now. Let's see if NWF can get back to being at the top, or one of those top 2 or 3 or 4 companies. So yeah, they had an 83.5, respectable show. It's always good to aim towards the 85 plus show range, but an 83.5 is good nonetheless. And you can hear my dog barking, just like in Zach's previous broadcasts. Then at number 3, you have WSF, Dead's company. He kind of made it, I'm not sure if he made it as a joke company in the past, but it's now actually having really good shows, and this could be a really good company with an 84 on their first show since returning. The thing though is if they can stay at 84 shows like an 84 every week, because you have companies like NWF, WWE trying to get ahead of WSF, and let's see if they can keep it up. So yeah, at number 2 you have WWA. I was surprised it got rated a 90. As the owner, I can envision what I want a match to be or a show. Like I know the potential of a show, and I really thought the show could have been really good. And you never want to be satisfied with yourself as a GM. You always want to be looking to do something better. But still, this was a great show. There were a few matches and things that happened that I wasn't satisfied with, but still, an amazing show. Charles retained. He decided to defend his world heavyweight title 3 times. He almost lost to Mudkip, then he beat Liam he pretty much killed Liam, and then the very end was very exciting. He had Samuel Dude versus Charles. Charles was owning, but then out of nowhere, Samuel Dude just started fighting back and went down to the wire. Sam had 3 HP, Charles had 13, and Charles barely killed Samuel Dude. And then to top that off, Liam goes in and challenges Charles for his hardcore title. Charles puts on his DH, I say ding, and he hits a 69 KO. Which was very funny at the time, if you were there. So yeah. And the number 1 show this week, I'm sorry, that's just gonna keep going up, but I'm not gonna try and re-record this anymore. And the number 1 company for this week is LDF. They had a 93.5, a really good show. That's it for a if you have just a regular show, non-pay-per-view at 90 plus, that is really good. For a regular show, you want an 85 plus, and for pay-per-views, you want 90 plus shows. So that's really good. So now let's get to the yearly rankings. Down all the way at 14th is War. It's pretty much dead. Not much to say. Number 13, you have HHW, the same thing. They just need to find some way to turn around this year. Number 12, you have RWW. They had a bad show, but they're getting better. This is a company, I don't know why, but I just have a feeling this company could be really good. So just don't give up, Zach Val, and just don't give up. Or whoever's running the company. I think it's you. I'm not sure. Whoever's running the company, just don't give up. Number 11, you have XAQ. To be honest, I don't know much about this at all. Zach just sent me these rankings, so I'm sorry, but I don't know every single company. At number 10, you have TCW. This is kind of a disappointment. I want this company to have a little bit better shows. Let's see if they can get higher in the rankings. Number 9, you have NWF. They were the company of 2008. They're tied for the company of 2007, company of 2008. If they want to be known as to be known as a dynasty company or whatever, they need to just keep having good years. So their year is nowhere near over. So I expect them to get into the top 5 by the end of the year. Number 8, you have TWC. They're practically dead. Not much else to say. Number 7, you have RWE. If they want to be a major show, they need to get into the top 5. But still, yeah. Let's just see how they can do in the future. At number 6, you have. Oh, I'm sorry. I was thinking WWE. For number 7, RWE, it was Quentin closed it down. So I wish you the best, Quentin, and good luck at your final match at WWA Mania. Number 6 is WWE. I just said that a second ago, so I don't need to continue. Number 5, you have RWA. This company, it had a really good first show, but now last week's show, it just wasn't as good. Let's see if he can just keep it going after. Let's see what he does after having one bad show, and that usually can tell if you're a good GM or not, if you can have a good turnaround. At number 4, you have UCW. This company surprised me, but let's just see if they can keep having these good shows. At number 3, you have WSF. To be honest, I don't think this company is going to stay as the third company for a while, because it's more of a joke company, just a fun company, and that's not saying a bad thing. Fun companies they're awesome to be in, but I expect this one to drop down a few spots within a month or so. So yeah, number 2, and no disrespect to you, Dad. So yeah, number 2, WWA. Number 2 and number 1 are very close. It's almost like WWA, in my opinion, is there it comes again. WWA, in my opinion, is the best company, the best U.S. based company. Let's see though if they can, if my company can keep up or get past LDF. Sorry, that annoying thing I lost focus. So yeah, WWA 44 out of 50. That's amazing. But number 1 in the yearly rankings, up by just one more at 45 out of 50, is LDF, the best company in the UK.